Have you ever wondered what happened after the fall of Rome? Well, a part of it didn't fall at all. While the Western Roman Empire crumbled in 476 AD, its eastern half not only survived but thrived for another 1,000 years. This is the story of the Byzantine Empire, the Rome that simply refused to die. Our story begins not with a fall, but with a new beginning. In 330 AD, the Roman Emperor Constantine the Great made a monumental decision. He founded a new capital city, a new Rome, on the site of the ancient Greek colony of Byzantium. This city would soon be known as Constantinople. Its location was a stroke of genius. It sat at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, controlling the vital trade routes between the Black Sea and the Mediterranean. Surrounded by water on three sides and fortified with massive walls, Constantinople was a fortress, a commercial hub, and the heart of a new Christian empire. Unlike the old Rome, which was steeped in pagan traditions, Constantinople was built from the ground up as a Christian capital, a beacon for a new era of faith. The empire reached its dazzling zenith under the rule of one of its most famous emperors, Justinian I, who reigned from 527 to 565 AD. Justinian was a man of colossal ambition. He dreamed of restoring the Roman Empire to its former glory, and he almost succeeded, reconquering vast territories in North Africa, Italy, and Spain. But his most enduring legacy wasn't on the battlefield. He ordered a complete overhaul of the confusing and often contradictory Roman laws. The result was the Corpus Juris Civilis, or the Code of Justinian. This systematic collection of laws would become the foundation for legal systems across Europe for centuries to come. But Justinian didn't just build a legal framework. He built one of the world's most breathtaking structures. After a fire destroyed the city's main cathedral, Justinian commissioned a new one, a church so magnificent it would proclaim the glory of God and the power of his empire. In just 5 years, the Hagia Sophia, the Church of Holy Wisdom, rose from the ashes. When it was completed, its massive dome, seemingly floating on a ring of light, was an architectural marvel unlike anything the world had ever seen. Legend says that upon entering the finished cathedral for the first time, Justinian whispered, "Solomon, I have surpassed you." For nearly 1,000 years, it remained the largest cathedral in the world, a symbol of Byzantine ingenuity and faith. This was the Golden Age, a time of artistic flourishing, intellectual revival, and imperial might. Of course, no empire lasts 1,000 years without facing its share of crises. The Byzantine Empire was a fortress under constant siege. From T-East, they battled the formidable Sassanid Persians in a series of exhausting wars. Then, a new power emerged from the Arabian desert, the Rashidun Caliphate. Followed by the Umayyad, the Arab conquests stripped the empire of its rich provinces of Syria, Egypt, and North Africa. The Byzantines fought back fiercely, their Greek fire, a mysterious incendiary weapon that could burn on water, becoming a legendary tool of naval warfare that saved Constantinople on more than one occasion. The empire's challenges weren't just external. A profound internal crisis erupted in the 8th and 9th centuries, known as the iconoclasm controversy. A fierce debate raged over the use of religious images, or icons. One side, the iconoclasts, believed that venerating images was a form of idolatry and ordered their destruction. The other side, the iconodules, defended them as essential aids to worship. This conflict tore society apart, from the imperial court down to the smallest village, and it wasn't resolved for over a century. Yet, through all these struggles against Persians, Arabs, Bulgars, and internal strife, the empire showed incredible resilience. It would bend, but it would not break, adapting and reinventing itself to survive in a hostile world. By the 11th century, a new threat emerged. The Seljuk Turks, who conquered much of Anatolia, the empire's heartland. After the disastrous Battle of Men, in desperation, the Byzantine Emperor Alexios Komnenos appealed to the Pope in the West for military aid. This appeal would trigger an event that would change the course of history. The Crusades. Initially, the Crusaders were seen as allies, helping to recapture some lost territory. But the relationship was fraught with suspicion and cultural misunderstanding. The Byzantines saw the Crusaders as unruly, greedy barbarians, while the Westerners viewed the Byzantines as deceitful and effeminate. This toxic relationship came to a horrifying climax during the Fourth Crusade. In 1204, the Crusader army, originally intended for Egypt, was diverted to Constantinople. Instead of helping the empire, they did the unthinkable. They sacked the city. For 3 days, the richest city in the Christian world was subjected to a frenzy of looting, destruction, and violence. Priceless works of art were melted down, holy relics were stolen, and the great library was burned. The Byzantine Empire was shattered, carved up by Venetian and Frankish lords. Though the Byzantines would eventually recapture their capital in 1261, the empire was a shadow of its former self. It was weakened, impoverished, and surrounded by enemies. The sack of 1204 was a mortal wound from which the Byzantine Empire would never truly recover. The final act of this epic thousand-year story took place on May 29, 1453. The young and ambitious Ottoman Sultan, Mehmed II, arrived before the walls of Constantinople with a massive army and powerful new weapons, giant cannons that could pound the legendary fortifications into rubble. For 53 days, the last Byzantine emperor, Constantine XI, and his small band of defenders fought with incredible bravery against overwhelming odds. But the outcome was inevitable. The walls were breached, and the city fell. The last Roman emperor died fighting on the ramparts, and the Ottoman flag was raised over the Hagia Sophia, which was soon converted into a mosque. The Roman Empire was finally, truly over. But the fall of Constantinople was not the end of its influence. The legacy of the Byzantine Empire is all around us. Its codification of Roman law shaped the legal systems of the modern world. Its scholars, fleeing the fallen city, brought with them a treasure trove of classical Greek knowledge, helping to fuel the Renaissance in Western Europe. The Eastern Orthodox Church, nurtured in Byzantium, remains a major branch of Christianity today. Its stunning art and architecture continue to inspire. The Byzantine Empire was more than just a continuation of Rome. It was a vibrant, unique civilization that acted as a shield for Europe for 1,000 years and preserved the heritage of the classical world. It was a bridge between the ancient and the modern, and its light still shines through the centuries. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through the incredible history of the Byzantine Empire. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the past. Let me know in the comments what piece of Byzantine history fascinates you the most. See you next time.